Got it.
I've got something to tell you guys.
Got it.
Guess what? It's an app called Big O Live. And if you're looking for friends and people in different areas,
I got it.
sightseeing without even leaving.
Prison Yard TV. I just reached my 3,000 mark on this video, and I'm really proud of this video. I've been waiting to reach on the 3,000 mark, and I reached it. So I'm real proud of that. 2 day old video reached the 3,000 viewer mark. But today, these nuts, what's up, homie? John Dean, what's up, loco? Yeah, I'm early, man. I'm 5 minutes early. I thought I'd tap in and just read some of these comments before I get started. I'm going to talk about my past, man. And I usually don't do it because people think I'm on here glorifying my past, and I'm not. That's not what I'm here for. But as you can see by the old thumbnail, I have my hand in a little bit of everything in the last 30 years. And I'm gonna tell you something. Well, I'll wait. What time is it? We got 4 minutes. But I just wanted to I wanted to actually today I was at 2 businesses filming commercials for their businesses. That's why I'm dressed like this. I filmed at Golden One Automotive today. And what was that lawyer's name? Edward Galvanez. I think that's his name. Wait, what's his last? I think I put his card in my wallet. Anyways, they're supporting and endorsing our channels. So for all your automotive needs, I didn't put it in here. All your automotive needs, Golden One Automotive on Franklin Boulevard. They do everything from tune-ups to major R&R on engines. They do body work and paint, and they do transmissions down the street. They got 2 shops. So for all your automotive work, Golden One Automotive on Franklin Boulevard is 4901 Franklin Boulevard, and Allstate Transmission, which is a few doors down. And if you need any legal representation, you must call Edward. I think Galvin. I gotta find his name, man. They are supporting and endorsing me and Tony's channel, and I'm gonna have. I made a commercial today. It's being edited tonight, and we will be airing it on my channel, on Tony's channel, and we'll have merch shortly with the endorsements on it. So that's where I was at today. I was filming all day, all these commercials, 2 commercials actually. We're not done with one of them, but I do this lawyer cat. He's 32 years old, man, and he's Mexican, and he got his office on Franklin Boulevard, and he grew up in Salinas, but he moved here young, and he knew he wanted to be a lawyer to help his people. And we ran into him at the fights on Saturday at the fights on Franklin Boulevard, and he immediately wanted to endorse our YouTube channels. He said, anything we need, come and talk to him. So I went today, and he's endorsing us, and I'm endorsing his law office also. He's a real cool cat. He's 32 years old, and his business took off. So I am endorsing that. I'll put his phone number up and his address, his name at the in the link at the bottom. But like I said, any car needs, check out Golden One Automotive. Ask for Tony. And that's all your auto needs. Anything to do with cars except interior engine work, tune-ups, brakes, transmission. You need a paint job, body work. They do it all. They got 3 shops into one. Anyways, so let's get into this. So I want to let you guys know now, I'm not glorifying my past. I'm still here to tell it. So I'm thankful for that. I wake up every day and I thank God that I'm still here and I'm able to do these YouTube videos so these youngsters don't make the same mistakes we made. And the only reason why I'm doing this video today is because I got a lot of people on here, not from Sacramento, from different places, asking me different questions like, would you go to prison for? Well, I've been to prison for a lot of things, but they keep asking me, well, what was you? Was you a dope man? Yes. Was you a pimp? Yes. Was you this? Yes. Was you this? Yes. Because my book is about robbing banks, the 4 banks that me and Vanessa robbed. So I figured, why not just cover everything in one video? And I'll start from the beginning. And this might be a 2-part video, maybe a 3-part video. I wanted to cram it into one, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So I'm going to cover my first years, my teenage years, selling weed. I started out selling weed, nickels and dime bags, 29th Street apartments, and Twin Pines apartments. I used to sell dimes and nickels of weed. Me and Ernie Cadena, rest in peace. Um, and that's how I started out. Then, as I got older, in the 9th grade, which I was a freshman, I told you guys I got kicked out of Burbank, moved in with my grandma, and went to McClatchy, all blood neighborhood, all Oak Park cats. So I was fighting up there all the time. So after that, I just got a comment off to the side. After that, um, I started to get into deeper stuff, heavier drug sales. And I'm not proud of that shit. But that's what my life consisted of. I went from weed sales to drug sales. And from there, I did that for a number of years. And it's like my family members, they act like they don't know what I was doing, but they could tell the cars that I drove, the jewelry, the money. And it was like, how could you guys not know what I'm doing? Even my wife at the time, she knew what I was doing and she just didn't want to believe it. But that's what I was doing for a number of years. 97, I think, was my most prominent, and I don't want to use the word prominent, but that's when I was really in the deep in the drug game, the dope game. 97, 96, 97, 98. That's when I was really deep into that kind of lifestyle. And during those years, um, I didn't never want to be no female manager, no pimp, nothing like that. I never claimed to be, didn't want to be, but it landed in my lap. And if I tell you the story, I'm going to tell you the story. So we got a friend. He's a Sacramaniac. I'm just going to call him Iron Mike. And I was real close to him. His brother was with my wife's sister. So that's how I knew him. I knew him since I was a young kid. And he came to me and he knew what I was doing. I was in the dope game. And he asked me, he's like, man, I got this chick. Her husband got a life sentence. He's in prison. She ain't got no place to go. And she's hella pretty and she's a hooker. She needs someone to manage her. And I didn't know nothing about none of that. I just been around people that have. So she chose me, and I did that for a number of years. Went to Hollywood with her, went to Seattle with her. And it was like, I didn't like doing that, but the money was good. And she chose me, but I was married at the time. And I'd have to lie and say, I'm going here for 3 days, 4 days. And that's how I fell into that situation. And then, of course, after I had a taste of that, another girl, Jayla, came along. Same thing. She chose me. I didn't really want to do that. I was against pimps and hoes. Pimping and hoeing is the oldest profession in America. And I was against that because of where I came from. But they chose me. Then after that, I got into, as you guys know, the situation in Washington. Um, but before I went to Washington, yeah, it's true. I was a jack boy. And I'm not proud of none of this stuff. It's nothing to be glamorized over. It's nothing for youngsters to look up to. I did time for all this stuff I'm talking about right now in a long time. I just didn't do short terms. I did a long time in prison. So if you want to get involved in this, think about what you're going to do to your family. You're going to leave them, you're going to go to prison, and you're going to be sitting in prison thinking about what you did to get to prison. I'm not glamorizing none of this. So yeah, I went from dope boy to pimping to Jack Boy to bank robberies. And why, you guys know the story. I don't have to tell you the story about the bank robberies. It was 4 bank robberies in Olympia, Washington. I don't want to get into all that because I covered that in my book. I covered that in numerous videos, and I'm just tired of talking about that. However, after that, I got into white collar crime. And there's so many different white collar crimes, but what I was into was bank and real estate fraud. That's what I was into. I don't want to get into details because it's a touchy subject, and I know that people be watching this. I did a 15-year sentence for this shit, for white collar crime. So I did my time for it, but I just don't want to get into details about it. Maybe on my second episode, I'll break these up into four different episodes where you guys could really um, dissect my life. Right now, I just want to let you guys know what it was, what years. So in 1999, I caught my dope case. After that, it was over with. Didn't want to sell no more dope no more. Didn't want to be involved in the dope game. In 2000, I got 5 years, 8 months for selling an undercover cop a pound of crank at Burger King on Fruit Ridge in Freeport. That was my dope case. Me and Ernie Cadena, um, rest in peace, sold a cop a pound of crank at Burger King. And it was stupid because I didn't know him. This girl introduced us, and I felt he was a cop. Ernie and my brother-in-law thought he wasn't. They went ahead and did it, and then they ended up Ernie didn't tell on me. Someone else did. I want to say Ernie told on me. Ernie never told on me. However, from there, after I got out of there, is when I really got into being a jack boy, and that right there, that puts a spotlight on you. Sacramento talks. Everyone knows everybody. And I was known for that for a number of years. And it's like that kind of stuff follows you for a lifetime. People don't forget that when they get jacked like that. And there was a number of incidences where I came this close to getting. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for my quick thinking, quick reactions, quick reflexes. So none of this is glamorized. Like I said, I don't want to glamorize that. But I'm gonna tell you what was the most funnest out of all these occupations. The most scariest was the stuff in Washington, the bank robberies. That was the most scariest that I've done, the bank robberies. But the most funnest was traveling with Angie B. And that's when I was on the road with her for about a year and a half. And we traveled and we was making hella money, and it just was, I was carefree, hotel to hotel, apartment to apartment. And we had 2 close calls. Me, my old friend, associate Pookie, we had a close call in Hollywood on Sunset. Police tried to grab her, tried to arrest Pookie, jumped out the hotel room. It was a big old thing. But I'm going to break these up into 4 episodes. And I'm going to do it for Dope Man will be the first episode. Pimpin' will be the second episode. Jacker will be the third. Bank robber and white collar will be the fourth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let, oh, what's up, Braid? I'm going to let, I just wanted to make a 15-minute video to do the introduction. And then what I'll do is break these up into 4 different episodes. So it'll be the same tag, Dope Man, Pimpin', Jacker, Bank Robber, White Collar, but it'll be broken up in 4 episodes. Like I said, look for my commercials that we just did. They're being edited tonight. We'll have them at the bottom of the screen. I'll have a link to Golden One Automotive, Ask for Tone. It's on Franklin Boulevard, 4901 Franklin Boulevard. Or if you need a lawyer, any kind of attorneys for anything, check out Edward Galvanez. Galvanez. I gotta put his link down here with his phone number, and I should have put it down here before I started this video. And like I said, there will be merch. There will be merch probably within a week, maybe a week and a half. We'll have shirts and cards made, hangers made. So the shirts will have me and Tony's logos on it, our YouTube channels, 12 rounds of adrenaline, and Prison Yard TV. We're going to be having them made very shortly with the new logos, not the old logos, not the old ones with the tower and stuff, the new ones with the microphones and the animated logos. So check them out. Big E, what's up, man? Are you on here, E? I know you tapped in it. Oh, you tapped in it this morning, man, at 2:29 this morning. You said waiting on it, champ. That was I posted it last night, E. So I want to answer some of these questions. Let me see here. Yes, I will. I will post the ads to the endorsements, the people sponsoring our channels. I did mention them 2 or 3 times on here. Big Gritter 210. What's up, homie? You missed the whole video. This was only supposed to be a 15-minute video. It's already 16 minutes. I am, like I said, I'm gonna break these up to 4 episodes. I'm gonna start the first episode tonight or tomorrow, and it'll be the thumbnail will be Dope Man episode 1. So wait to check that out, and I'll give you the whole history, how I started out and how I ended in the dope game. I want to stress that it's nothing that I'm bragging about. It's nothing that I'm boasting about. It's something that I regret. I wish I would have stayed in school. I wish I would have listened to my parents and went in a whole nother route, but I didn't. And fortunately, I'm still here to talk about it. And hopefully I'll save one kid. If I save one kid from having to go to prison or dying, I did my job on this YouTube. And that's my goals. Yes. Trinae, yes. Correct. I got people on here that I've been knowing for years, and they make comments. I don't know if you guys could see all these comments or not. I don't know how to hide these, so they're probably seeing. You guys could probably see all of them. As you guys see, I'm not at the studio again. I'm in the backyard, and the equipment's in back of me. Oh, the only reason why the equipment's in back of me is because I just got done coming back from filming one of these commercials and started the other one. I'll probably go finish that tomorrow. So, if you guys want to stay tuned, I don't think I'm going to do a live on these. I think I'm just going to do videos so I can shoot them to the editor and see what his editing skills. So I think they're not going to be live. I think I'm going to record the videos today. And what I'll do is I'll post them up one at a time. Let's do that because Sandman told me I could put more commercials in my videos if I do the videos instead of the live. So that's what I'm going to do. So be on the lookout for Dope Man episode 1, Pimpin' episode 2, Jacker episode 3, Bank Robber and White Collar Crime, My Life episode 4. So I'll be doing 4 different episodes. So stay tuned, stay blessed, tell the people you love them, and stay safe out there. It's funk season in Sacramento. I'm sure it is in LA and all across California. So stay safe and stay vigilant. Keep your eyes open and try to stay off them streets at night. Stay blessed, y'all. Peace.